All right, I believe we are live today. Here we go. Christina, we are live in CCTV installers and technicians group, low voltage folks like us. How is everybody in the world today? How are you, Christina?
Hi, Erin. Doing well, doing well. Looking forward to chatting today. I know you're on the West Coast, I'm in the Midwest. So we look forward to sharing with all of you. We know everyone in this group is all over the world that we can share things that have really helped us with our low voltage company and hopefully help your low voltage company prosper here as we come into 2023. My name's Christina. This is my partner, Erin. And chime in on the comment section if you wish. We also love to share a giveaway at the end, so something to take with you for what you learned today. And we also want to thank Igwe for being able to chat with all of you, to educate, and to share what's worked well with us with all of you. So thank you for allowing us into the group. And I'll have Erin, you take it away.
All right, all right, all right. Yes, very excited to be here with everybody today. And just to give everybody kind of a sense of what we're doing here on a weekly basis, we're going to go live into the group and just provide some marketing tools, strategies, and tips for you to grow your business. Christine and I have a long background in digital marketing and being able to generate business for our business and other businesses. And so, what we want to do is share the things free of charge, no holds barred, that have worked for us and that can work for you too, no matter where you are in the world. So, we're going to share some digital marketing strategies on how to acquire customers. We're going to share some offline strategies on how to acquire customers. And today we're going to share one of the strategies that we use in order to generate business to business referrals, which are the lifeblood of our business. We own a large low voltage contracting company in Nevada, Reno, Nevada, the United States. We primarily serve hotels, motels, casinos, with structured cabling, access control, LED video walls, surveillance, and security. And the strategy that we're bringing to you today is the number one strategy that we've used to leverage business to business relationships so that our new source of business are referrals from other folks in business that are not low voltage contractors, but in the same on the same types of projects. Okay. So, as you know, working out in the field, you're on all sorts of different projects. Maybe you're working in a hotel, you're working in a motel, you're working in an office building, you're working in new construction or renovation. And on those projects, there are other trades, right? There's electricians, there's general contractors, there's builders, there's architects, um, there's all sorts of other trades. And those trades and the people on those trades can and should be your number one source of referrals for new business for your low voltage contracting business. So, today, what we're going to do is share a little bit of software that we use to actually bridge the gap between the effort and time that it takes to outreach to those sorts of folks and then be a foot in the door and start a conversation so that we can develop that relationship, whether it be with a general contractor, a builder, a developer, a high voltage electrician, an architect, whoever it happens to be. Start the conversation, be the foot in the door, develop the relationship so then they can be that source of referrals. And as the title to our event today states, how to get consistent business to business leads for new low volt projects without business luncheons, networking groups, or hours of outreach. So, we're going to share a bit of a shortcut with everybody for your prospecting for these sorts of relationships and the outreach. So without further ado, I want to share my screen and share with you exactly what we use. One moment here. And feel free to drop any comments below the video, please, if you have any questions, if I'm not clear, or you want me to go in depth on something or provide a little bit of more detail, just go ahead and drop a comment. I'm happy to answer any questions. And please participate. Raise your hand. This is a back and forth sort of event. It's not a one-way street. So let me, where did my do, one moment.
Definitely don't be shy. It's what we're sharing.
Do not be shy. Absolutely. I'm looking for my slides. One second here. I'm almost there.
Just trying to, put it out there, as you look to create more B2B partners, right? If you could just have 2 to 3 more each month, how would that help your business? Just think about that, right? Like sometimes we get so busy just trying to find that next job, we don't think bigger picture, right? We're in the business, not working on the business. So, right, something to really think about as we look and share this incredible tool with you.
Absolutely, Christina. Great point. Yeah, once you're bogged down in the business, you're on the ladder, you're behind the rack, you're doing all of the manual labor. It takes you away from the ability to really grow the business. And the most crucial part of the business owner is to develop those relationships to get on the projects, win the projects, and then have the guys fulfill the work. That way you can continue to go find the projects, get the projects, put the guys to work. Find the projects, get the projects, put the guys to work. That is the name of the game. Okay, let's see here. So I think I've got us ready to go. Let me share my screen. What I'm going to share with everybody here today is the software that we use in order to, here we go, in order to find those folks in your area that are the other trades on jobs, and they're the primary flow of leads and should be the primary flow of leads into your business. And I know we've mentioned this a few times, but I'll just mention a handful of those folks to you again. The primary folks that are the main source of leads for low voltage contractors are general contractors, builders, developers, architects, electricians, and even other low voltage companies that might not be in your area or that are in your area but are too busy to be on multiple projects at once. Okay. The name of the game is relationship building. And this way, because you have solid relationships that you have established with these other trades, it means you don't have to go out and spend money on paid advertising on Facebook or Google or YouTube or television or print ads. It means that you have developed the relationships of folks that are already working on projects, and they can refer the leads on those projects to you. Okay. So this is our software here. And what we do is we are able to search within your geographic area the people in those trades and return their information, their company name, their phone number, their email, all their contact information. So we can search in your area who are all the general contractors. We can search in your area who are all the builders. We can search in your area who are all the electricians, who are all the architects, who are all the interior designers. So in this particular example, what I've done is here in the United States, we have searched general contractors, that's GC, in Chicago, Illinois. And what our software has done is it has gone out and it has found all of the general contractors in Chicago, Illinois. Wonderful relationships to build. General contractors, they're the generals of the jobs. They're the ones that really hold the keys to all of the subs getting all of the work. So if you can get in with the general contractor, they've got the big project and you have a good relationship with them, they're the ones that can say, okay, well, Mr. Plumber over here, he's going to get that piece of the job. Mr. Drywaller over here, he's going to get that piece of the job. Mr. Electrician, they get that piece of the job. Mr. Low voltage guys, you get this piece of the job. You get the security surveillance, access control, structured cabling, et cetera, et cetera. So you get in good with the general contractor, that is like a pipeline that opens up for leads and projects and business for you. And that way you can just manage the guys while they're out in the field and you don't have to be prospecting for new business. So knowing that, keeping that in mind, our software finds all those folks in your area. But wait, there is more. Because what do we do with this information? Okay, great. Now I have the name, I have the website, I have the phone number, I have the contact information. Look at that. I have the names, I have the emails of all these people at this construction company. Okay, that's great, Aaron and Christina, but what do I do with that information? Well, that is when the power of our software really shines because we take this information and typically, traditionally, what you would have to do after you had spent hours prospecting this sort of information, finding the names and finding the companies and doing all of that, or hiring somebody within your company to do that for you. The next step for that person or you after you've done all that work would be to do the outreach, right? Either get on the phone or get in emails and start contacting these people that you have now prospected. Okay. And that's another time consuming thing. So the prospecting was time consuming, then the outreach, that is time consuming, right? Who has the time when you're already on a job or you're already trying to go out and find jobs to do the prospecting and the outreach? So guess what? Now we have this information. Now what we can do, you can see here, this portion of the window in our software is but one tiny little, right now it makes up a big portion of the window, but we can see over here there's all sorts of other tabs, more or less, okay? And in these tabs, there's one tab called automation, okay? And this automation tab is like relationship magic because what it allows us to do is take all of these folks, all of this prospecting, the names and emails and etc., and port them with the click of a button over into an automation of outreach, where the software will now begin to automatically, without you lifting another finger, begin to email out to these folks automated. Let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to click on automation. So now we've done the prospecting, phase 2, outreach. Typically you would have to email and phone and call out yourselves and with that time investment. Here we're going to click on our outreach. So what happens with the folks that we just prospected? Now we put them in an automation, and what our automation does is begins a series of events. Okay, a series of events occurs. So we port those people in. They are added a tag, and so we know that this tag says add cold tag. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Let me zoom in. So add cold tag. It creates an opportunity in our CRM, so we get to see that person, all our contact information on our opportunity board, like a sales pipeline. And then it automatically sends that first email. Hey, Mr. General Contractor, my name is Aaron from XYZ Company. Would really like to sit down over a cup of coffee with you and see if some of the services are a good fit to work with you. Would you be open to developing a relationship? I'm a small local company. that first email is sent. Okay, this is all automated. This is all done for you. This is already ready to go. Then after that, the system waits automatically 3 days. It detects, hey, did that person reply? Did they raise their hand and say, yes, I'd love to have a cup of coffee with you and see if some of your services fit with my company? If they raise their hand, guess what? The system detects it. It stops the automation. No more communication. You come in and you're able to take over that conversation from there, set the meeting, get the appointment over coffee, have the lunch, whatever it happens to be. If they haven't replied, the system goes out, it sends a second email after 3 days. Okay. Hey, just want to send you a quick nudge. Make sure you got my first email. Really excited to chat with you. Okay. Now the system's going to wait 3 days and it's going to auto detect whether they replied or not. If they've replied, automation stops. No more communication. If they haven't replied, we're going to send a third email out. Hey, I sent you two emails. Really excited to get to build a relationship with you. Are would you be interested in sitting down? This last email. Then wait two days. Have they replied? Have they not? Etc. That ends that particular automation. So you can see where once upon a time, after you've done the prospecting, you got the name, you got the company, you've got the email, you would send out an email to that person, more or less introducing yourself. Hey, I would like to start a relationship with you. Here's my products and services, etc. How many have done that and then just sent one email? Just one email thinking, oh, they're going to respond to me and, that's going to kick off the relationship. And then you don't send another email. You just stop right there. Well, one of the names of the game in marketing and outreach and more or less staying top of mind is we have to stay in front of somebody constantly. Everybody's busy. Everybody sees 1,000 different messages and ads a day. Um, you're forgettable if you're not in front of someone. And if you just send one email, that's not going to cut it. And so what this system allows to do is two things. One, automatically follow up and send those emails so you stay top of mind in front of the prospect. And two, it makes sure that you're not just sending one single email and calling it a day. It is continuing to outreach and prospect for you on your behalf without you having to lift a finger. Previously, if you even wanted to send, let's say you were doing this with a number of companies, you've sent 12 emails out today to different general contractors. Manually, 3 days later, you'd have to remember, okay, well, I sent these 12 out, two of them responded, so I'm not going to send them another email, but I have to send them to these other 10. And then after those, another 3 days, okay, these guys responded, but I need to get back in front of these guys. It starts to turn into a mess if you're doing this manually. So what this system does is it allows you to stay in front of folks. It allows you to open the door for the conversation. It allows you to stay organized in your outreach.
That's the hugest one. Stay organized. How many of you still put all the receipts in the box? Just curious. Just sharing. This is incredibly helpful. I like to say the organization is golden here.
Oh my goodness, that reminds me, Christine. I remember like back in the 80s, early 90s, tax time would come around and my parents would have the shoe boxes out on the dinner table, feverishly going through, for a couple days, the receipts all over the place.
Yeah, totally understand. I hear you. Feel that pain. I'm sure there's quite a few in this group that do too.
Absolutely. Is anybody watching seeing the value in this software and wondering, how what could this apply to me or how does this work or any questions out there? Please drop a comment below. I really want to address any questions, get clear on any concerns. because there's extreme value here in understanding the importance of one, the prospecting of the other trades in your area, two, how those other trades are the main source and lifeblood for referrals of projects of your business, and three, how to do the outreach to these folks in an automated way that is organized and stays in front of them and stays top of mind. Those are really the key takeaways and nuggets, and how our software allows us to do all of those things, which once upon a time manually took hours and hours to do. And now it does it, the searching, the prospecting within moments, and then it does the outreach and automation on your behalf without you having to spend any more time. So
Definitely. So I'm not seeing any comments yet. Are you seeing any comments yet, Aaron?
I am not. Let me get in the group over here and just make sure that we are there. 1 second. You know, I don't even see us live in the group, Christina.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I didn't see it either. That's why I'm asking you.
I don't even see us live in the group, but what we can do is, because this has been recorded on StreamYard, we can go right ahead and then just try and rebroadcast. And then what we'll see on our end when you are watching this in the group are the comments below the video, and we'll answer all of those comments. So we'll address all of those issues. But I do want to say at the end of this is we have a special offer for anybody who wants access to this software. We actually have a 20 free leads offer where, let me just share, come back over here. Where is the, hold on, let me back out of here.
We're going to share a URL that you can click on to access the 20 free leads offer, and we invite you to take us up on it. And we do work worldwide, just so you know. Software does work worldwide, so we look forward to extending 20 free leads to you.
Yes, absolutely. And what that entails, I just wanted to share back to the software, is 20 free leads in your area, whether that be a general contractor, interior designer, developer, builder, architect, real estate agent, who your number one relationship is in your area that you would like to build a relationship with to be that source of referrals. We're going to do that for you. We're going to go in your area. We're going to search for the folks in your area that are in that trade. We're going to get their information. We're going to get their names, numbers, and emails. We're going to share that with you. So if that is something that is of value to you, so then you can take that, communicate with them, build the business-to-business referral relationship, get on the projects, and keep your guys busy. So if that sounds of value to you, so you can shortcut the time of the prospecting, click the link below this video. We will get your 20 free leads over to you. And we look forward to getting that to you and help support your business, just like we're supporting our business here in 2023. So with that said, I think we'll hop off for now, Christina.
Yep.
And go from there.
You got it. And please stay tuned. You'll see us next week, same time, same channel.
Absolutely. See you next week.
Bye, everybody. See you in the field.